Hello, my name is Ruchit Parmar and today I am going to give a brief introduction about what are quadrilaterals. Basically, quadrilaterals is a closed figure formed by joining 4 points in an order. Now this means suppose we take 4 points A, B, C and D. Now when I join these points, the resultant figure is called a quadrilateral. And now we will study its properties. It has four basic properties. It has four sides. Now which are these? AB, BD, CD and AC. It has now four angles. This and this. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Four vertices A, B, C and D. And it has two diagonals. Diagonals are basically these lines. A line joining two alternate points in a figure. So basically there will be two diagonals. One will be BC and second will be AB. Now next comes angle sum property. Angle sum property means sum of interior angles. Now which are interior angles? The angles inside the quadrilateral. Let us assume this quadrilateral. A, B, C and D. Now these angles, angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Now when we add up these angles, we get an answer equal to 360. So we can write angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D. We will get 360 degree. Now comes types of quadrilaterals. Now what are the types of quadrilaterals? How many type of quadrilaterals we can make? So basically there are 6 types of quadrilaterals. Now the first comes a trapezium. Okay, a trapezium. A trapezium is in trapezium, one pair of opposite sides are parallel. Now what does this mean? So basically every quadrilateral has two pair of opposite sides, this AC, BD and AB and CD. So in trapezium only one pair of opposite side is parallel, which means that this side and this side is parallel and other two sides are not parallel, A, B, C, D. Now in this figure we can see that AB is parallel to BC, but AD is not parallel to BC, so it is called trapezium. The next comes parallelogram. In a parallelogram, both pairs of opposite sides or two pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Now what does it mean? Suppose these are two opposite sides, one pair of two opposite sides and these are two pair of opposite sides. And it is making a quadrilateral A, B, C and D. So we can say that AB parallel to BC and AD is parallel to BC. Okay. Next comes a rectangle. A rectangle is a parallelogram. So we have to notice that rectangle is a type of parallelogram. It is a type of parallelogram with one of the angle equal to 90 degree. Now this means that if one of the angle is equal to 90 degree, all the other angles will automatically be 90 degree. So as you said earlier, a rectangle is a parallelogram with one of the angle equal to 90. Means in this figure ABCD, AB is parallel to DC, okay, and AD is parallel to BC. So two pairs of opposite sides are parallel and hence we can say it is a parallelogram, and we can say that these angles are equal to 90 degree or they make right angles. Right angle is equal to 90 degree. Then this figure is called rectangle. Now the next type of quadrilateral is a square. A square, we can see that a square is a rectangle with all sides equal. Now a square is a rectangle. What does it mean? That it has all the angles equal to 90 degree, and apart from this all sides are also equal. So this is a square. A, B, C, D. We can see that it is a type of rectangle. Now what does a rectangle mean? It is a parallelogram with one of the angle equal to 90. So we can see that here also AB is parallel to DC and AD is parallel to BC. So it becomes a rectangle, parallelogram. And we can see that all these angles are right angles, so it becomes a rectangle. And apart from this, the new property is all these sides are equal. We can say that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to CD is equals to AD. All these sides are equal to each other. So this figure is called a square. Next comes a rhombus. Now the rhombus is a parallelogram with all sides equal. Now what does this mean? Now there is a difference between square and rhombus. We will say that later. So if I make this figure A, B, C and D. So I can see here that AB is parallel to DC. Okay? And AD is parallel to BC. So it becomes a parallelogram. Okay? And now we can see that here, as said earlier, all these four sides are equal. AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to AD. So this figure is called a rhombus. But type of quadrilateral is a kite. A kite is a type of quadrilateral in which two pair of adjacent sides are equal. Now what are adjacent sides? Now the adjacent sides are near to each other. Means we can say that if I draw a figure of a kite. In this, now this side is adjacent to this. Now let's name it A, B, C and D. Now AB side is adjacent to AD and BC side is adjacent to DC. So we can say that this side is equal to this side. AB is equals to AD and BC is equals to BC. Clear? But here this AD and BC are not equal. AD is not equal to BC and AB, and similarly for AB is not equal to BC. So this is an example of kite. Now we can see that this side is parallel to this side and both sides are equal, and now it is written that it is not a parallelogram. How can we infer that? So as studied earlier, parallelogram is a figure in which two points of opposite sides, two pairs of opposite sides are equal. But here we can see that this side is opposite to BC and they are not parallel. And AB is opposite to CD and they are not parallel. Hence, a kite cannot be called a parallelogram. Simply, trapezium can also be not called a parallelogram because in this only one side is parallel. But a trapezium can be called, a parallelogram can be called a trapezium because for trapezium we only need one condition, that only one pair of opposite sides are equal, and here we are having both pairs of opposite sides equal. So we can say that it is a type of trapezium, and rectangle can be said a type of parallelogram, a square can be said a type of rectangle, and indirectly it can be said a type of parallel. So thank you.